On March 16th, the iconic Wembley Stadium will host a thrilling encounter between Newcastle United and Liverpool as the first domestic trophy in England is up for grabs. This match promises to be a captivating contest, with both teams eager to etch their names in football history. Will it be the start of a historic season for Liverpool, or will it end Newcastle's 70-year trophy drought? Liverpool stands as the most decorated club in EFL Cup history, boasting 9 titles. Their inaugural triumph came in 1981, and their most recent victory was in 2024, where they edged out Chelsea with a 1-0 win, courtesy of a decisive goal from Virgil van Dijk in extra time. In contrast, Newcastle United is fervently pursuing their first major domestic trophy since clinching the FA Cup in 1955. The Magpies have come close in the past but have yet to secure the EFL Cup. This final represents a golden opportunity to end their 70-year silverware drought. Both teams have showcased remarkable performances en route to Wembley. Under the astute management of Eddie Howe, Newcastle displayed tactical brilliance in the semi-finals against Arsenal. Opting for an aggressive pressing strategy, they capitalised on defensive errors, securing a 4-0 aggregate victory. Goals from Jacob Murphy and Anthony Gordon in the second leg underscored their attacking prowess. Liverpool, the defending champions, faced Tottenham Hotspur in their semi-final clash. After a 1-0 setback in the first leg, the Reds roared back with a commanding 4-0 victory at Anfield. Goals from Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai and Virgil van Dijk highlighted their offensive depth and resilience. Eddie Howe has instilled a high-pressing, possession-based style at Newcastle. Their semi-final approach against Arsenal demonstrated a willingness to press high and force errors, leading to crucial goals. Players like Anthony Gordon have thrived under this system, contributing significantly in key matches. Under new manager Arne Slot, Liverpool has maintained their attacking philosophy while tightening their defensive structure. The team's ability to control possession and exploit spaces with rapid transitions makes them a formidable opponent. The semi-final performance against Tottenham showcased their capacity to dominate and finish clinically. Individual brilliance can often be the deciding factor in a cup final, and both Newcastle United and Liverpool possess a wealth of talent. Let's take a closer look at the key players who could shape the outcome of this highly anticipated clash. Alexander Isak has been Newcastle's talisman this season, leading the line with precision and power. His ability to exploit defensive weaknesses with sharp movement and lethal finishing makes him a primary threat. The Swedish international's composure in one-on-one situations has been evident throughout the season, and against Liverpool's high defensive line, his pace could prove decisive on the counter-attack. For more on the Swede, click here for our video on him and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy. In the semi-finals against Arsenal, Isak's intelligent positioning helped create space for his teammates, and he also found the net with a composed finish in the second leg. Against Liverpool, he'll be expected to capitalise on any defensive lapses and convert key chances. Sandro Tonali's arrival at Newcastle United in the summer of 2023 marked one of the club's most significant acquisitions in recent years. The Italian midfielder signed from AC Milan for a hefty fee of £55 million, which brought with him an impressive pedigree and a reputation as one of Europe's brightest young talents. While Newcastle have a squad brimming with quality, it is Tonali's influence that has quietly yet profoundly catalysed their recent upturn in form. His tactical intelligence, technical excellence, and leadership on and off the pitch have been instrumental in Newcastle's resurgence, positioning him as the unsung hero of the team. Tonali's understanding of the game is one of his standout attributes. At Newcastle, he is seamlessly slotted into Eddie Howe's dynamic system, often operating as the deep-lying playmaker. This role is crucial to Newcastle's fluidity in transitioning from defence to attack. Tonali's ability to dictate the tempo of the game, combined with his exceptional vision and range of passing, has allowed Newcastle to control matches more effectively. Tonali also does an outstanding job at balancing out the enforcer Joe Linton and the technical beast Bruno Guimaraes. If Tonali has a good game, the Toonami will be very difficult to beat. For more on Tonali's brilliance in this team, click here for our video and leave a like if you enjoy. Mohamed Salah remains Liverpool's most lethal attacker, capable of turning games in an instant. His ability to drift inside and create shooting opportunities makes him a nightmare for defenders. Late in 2024, he became the first player ever in the Prem to have achieved double-figure goals and assists before the Christmas break, and he shows no signs of slowing down. With Newcastle's backline known for playing a high defensive line, Mo's pace and movement could be devastating. If given even a small amount of space, the Egyptian could punish Newcastle with a moment of brilliance. It feels like we are saying this every season, but he is having the season of his life. He is the odds-on favourite for the Golden Boot in the Premier League, and if Liverpool can go far in the Champions League, he would likely even win the Ballon d'Or. He's simply not letting up, and is leading Liverpool to more trophies. Click here for our video on the Egyptian Kings' wonderful season. Will this be his first trophy of the season? Cody Gakpo has developed into a vital asset for Liverpool this season, often being deployed in various attacking roles. His ability to play both centrally and out wide makes him unpredictable, and his link-up play with Salah and Luis Diaz has been crucial. In the semi-final against Tottenham, Gakpo's movement off the ball allowed Liverpool to create gaps in the defence. If he starts as the central striker, his ability to drop deep and pull defenders out of position could create openings for Salah and Szoboszlai to exploit. Gakpo's form, and specifically output, has fallen in the EFL Cup this season. He has 5 goals in 5 games and 1 assist in the competition. This is important as he takes some responsibility off Mo's shoulders. Szoboszlai has brought a new dimension to Liverpool's midfield with his creativity and ability to shoot from distance. His composure on the ball and ability to find key passes will be instrumental against Newcastle's disciplined defensive setup. With Newcastle expected to press aggressively, Szoboszlai's ability to bypass the press and release Salah or Gakpo into space could be Liverpool's route to goal. A key player in Liverpool's season is Ryan Gravenberch. The Dutchman isn't just about transforming defence to attack or just being good only on the ball. Gravenberch is learning the defensive side of his role and is putting up decent numbers. In the Premier League, he makes around 2 interceptions each game, rarely gets dribbled past, makes about 2 tackles each game, and has 5.6 ball recoveries per game. Gravenberch also has won 60% of his ground duels and has been completely dominant in the air, as he has won 85% of his aerial duels. Liverpool's captain remains one of the best defenders in world football. His aerial dominance and ability to marshal the backline will be crucial in dealing with Newcastle's physical presence, especially from set pieces. This was shown in the semi-final when he scored yet another goal. At 26 goals, since making his Liverpool debut in January 2018, Virgil van Dijk has more goals in all competitions than any other Premier League defender. Van Dijk's battle with Alexander Isak will be one of the key duels in the final. If he can keep Isak quiet and nullify Newcastle's attacking transitions, Liverpool will be in a strong position to control the game. Key player matchups to watch: Alexander Isak versus Virgil van Dijk. Can Isak break free from the Dutchman's defensive grip? Sandro Tonali versus Dominik Szoboszlai. A midfield battle that could dictate the flow of the game. Mohamed Salah versus Dan Burn. Can the towering left-back contain Liverpool's main attacking threat? With these key players set to take centre stage, the 2025 EFL Cup final promises to be a pulsating encounter. Both teams boast immense attacking quality and defensive resilience, making this a battle of fine margins. If Liverpool's star attackers, particularly Salah and Gakpo, find their rhythm early, they could take control and secure a record 10th EFL Cup title. However, if Newcastle's pressing game disrupts Liverpool's build-up and Isak capitalises on chances, the Magpies could end their 70-year wait for silverware. Despite their current success, Liverpool faces potential challenges. Reports suggest that Real Madrid has shown interest in key players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, although the Spanish club has recently abandoned their pursuit. Click here for our video on this transfer, which likely will still happen in the summer. Additionally, the team must remain vigilant against complacency and manage the physical demands of competing on multiple fronts. Newcastle will be very up for this game, as it will likely be their only chance for silverware this year. Both teams are in great form. They drew 3-3 in their first league encounter this season. Therefore, Newcastle won't be scared of Liverpool, and rightly so. In the return fixture, Liverpool won pretty convincingly 2-0 at Anfield. However, Alexander Isak, the Geordies superstar, was unavailable through a minor injury. With him back, the Magpies will still be full of hope for the big game. Historically, Liverpool has enjoyed the upper hand in this fixture. In their last 10 encounters, Liverpool has secured 7 victories, while Newcastle has won 0 and they have drawn 3. The tactical duel between Eddie Howe and Arne Slot adds an intriguing subplot to this final. Howe's meticulous planning and adaptability have transformed Newcastle into a competitive force. His decision to employ a high-pressing game against Arsenal paid dividends, and it will be interesting to see how he approaches the final against a possession-dominant Liverpool side. In his debut season, Slot has seamlessly integrated into Liverpool's setup, maintaining their attacking ethos while enhancing defensive solidity. His tactical acumen was evident in the comprehensive victory over Tottenham, chances of winning. As the 2025 EFL Cup final approaches, both Newcastle United and Liverpool have demonstrated formidable form, making the outcome challenging to predict. According to recent betting odds, Liverpool is slightly favoured to clinch the title, with odds at 11-8, while Newcastle closely trails at 15-8. Liverpool's current season has been nothing short of impressive. They lead the Premier League by double-figure points, showcasing consistent performances characterised by controlled victories. Their 4-0 triumph over Tottenham in the EFL Cup semi-final second leg underscores their attacking prowess and defensive solidity. Liverpool's squad depth, tactical adaptability and individual brilliance have positioned them as formidable contenders for both domestic and European honours this season. Maintaining their current form and effectively managing potential challenges will be crucial as they strive to secure the Premier League and UEFA Champions League titles. Under Eddie Howe's leadership, Newcastle has experienced a significant resurgence, positioning themselves within the Premier League's top 5. Their semi-final success against Arsenal, achieved through tactical innovation and revitalised player performances, highlights their upward trajectory.